Back to your daily dose. My name is Robert, hanging out with my pal Russ. We're talking all things improv. He is not only a player, a person with Parkinson's, he is also a teacher of the art form and does a damn good job. I'm very proud of him and super excited to have him to be part of the Yaks community. So, we're talking now about how to close your session. You're doing a 1 hour session and people have had an experience. Hopefully they've experienced flow somewhere along the way, right? They've gotten lost in the moment, and all of a sudden they're like, oh my gosh, we're done. That's when you really know you've been successful. What did you do to close the final game to kind of send people out?
Well, I combined I wish, what if with also with what's not wrong with your life.
Yeah.
And they had a choice. They could do the first one, what I like, or what I like, wish, or what if. I wish, or what if. They could do one of those, or they could do what's not wrong with your life, where you say,
So, if you don't mind, a quick description that I like, I wish, what if gives the participant an opportunity to pick any of those prompts and say something about their experience over the last hour. I like this about this. I wish this about this, or what if, blah, blah, blah. And the other game, what's not wrong with your life, is when they chose, if they chose to do that, would they say, I want to do that, and you would ask them what's not wrong with your life? Is that how that would work?
I'm trying to remember how we did. I don't think I gave specific instructions. I could just say, well, I call on each person,
Okay.
and I just said, the whole list of things. So I actually did. I did give it as an option.
Because what's not wrong with your life, it requires that prompt, right? It could be played solo. You certainly could. I always encourage people, like, in stressful situations, maybe a doctor's office or in traffic, to do that. The power of what's not wrong with your life. Why do you think that's a good game to go out the door? What do you get from what's not wrong with your life?
Well, I think we were trying to foster a feeling of belonging, togetherness, supporting each other as a team. And some of that is feeling, and you're in a safe space. So I think that's the what's not wrong with my life is a little bit, it could be a little bit revealing, or somebody could just be saying, chocolate is what's not wrong with my life, or whatever. But it could be something more personal, family and all those other things. So I think it's a way of everybody connecting more, and in a nice way,
Yeah,
pleasant
what's not
way.
wrong with your life? Again, for those who don't know it, it's phrased that way to almost be like an irritant to hopefully, like, the sand that gets caught in the oyster that becomes a pearl. What's not wrong with your life, when asked that, is to bring forth the pearl of gratitude, right? To remember, oh yeah, this is something I'm thankful for, because our mindset so often pushes us toward the things either we don't have or we're not worthy of, or things that make us feel less than. What's not wrong with your life can, like you said, promote real wholeness.
And yeah, I agree. And I actually got a comment to that extent, like how you described it was very positive, but this person was interpreting it as, well, by saying it that way, does that mean that you're picking out like an exception and there's so much else wrong with your life? And I said, no, it's not meant that way. It's meant that, that you have, everybody's got a life full of so many different things,
Yeah.
and some of them are bound to be wrong, or
Yeah. Well,
or
I don't think it's a big stretch to say many people default to what is wrong with my life, right? And that's not everybody, but a good number of people are focusing on solving problems or looking at what needs to be done, as opposed to being thankful for what is done or what's available, to us. So it's it's not a negative thing to necessarily be inventorying what's wrong with my life. But if you do too much of it without balancing the gratitude, it could be a negative spiral. You know what's not wrong with my life, Russ? Hold on. Come here. Stella.
Oh,
Stella's not
I can
wrong
do
with
that.
her. Yeah, little puppy. Also, you know what's not wrong with my life is you, my friend. I want to thank you for being here, for sharing
Thank you.
your
Same with
story,
me.
for sharing all of your artwork, continuing to grow that with us, for your work with cinema therapy, both as a participant and as a supporter. You've been here for Yes and Exercise in many dynamic ways, and my gratitude. You're one of the things that's not wrong with my life, my friend.
Same here with me. I think, and I was thinking about it. I think it was Allie that introduced me to this.
There you
I bet
go.
it was her because I'm in the same group with her in exercise. But anyway, I think that's who it was.
Well, thank you again for all you do, and I'll see you soon at a Jam for Joy, I'm sure, right?
I'll be there.
All right, buddy. You be well. See you on the next Daily Dose, everybody.